Pacquiao and Boss Bobby Pacquiao. That's going to be the last game of day 1 of the 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitationals. For my partner, Coach Louie Gonzalez, this has been Javi Palanya. Abangan ang huli nating laro dito in just a bit. the MPBL's fifth season starts here as the 2023 MPBL preseason tournament tips off today. 8 teams, including last season's champions, Nueva Ecija, the finalists Zamboanga, and guest team Bulalakaw, will be participating in the pocket tournament here at the Ligao Gymnasium at the tuna capital of the Philippines, General Santos City. All-Star Game MVP and regular season MVP JC Marcelino will be testing the mettle of Senator Manny Pacquiao and the rest of Team Bulalakaw, our guest squad dito sa ating 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Javi Palanya here on the call together with Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach, it has been an exciting set of games here in day one of our MPBL Preseason Invitational. And what better way to finish it than to have the defending Southern Division champions go up against Team Bulalakaw, our guest squad, ang team ng ating beloved founder na si Senator Manny Pacquiao.
Yes, Javi, actually, it's just getting more exciting kasi we've seen the other 4 teams played already, and to end the night, ito naman, yung si Boss Manny, ito yung pinaka-exciting.
Siyempre naman, at wala tayong ibang MVP kundi si Boss Manny, kasi kung wala si Boss Manny, walang MPBL. And of course, itong Zamboanga, they will be wanting to kind of disrupt the dramatics here of this game and hopefully come up with a victory here to start off this preseason invitational on a winning note. Makikita natin ang ating participating teams dito sa ating preseason tournament. 2 groups rather, 8 teams divided into 2 groups. Zamboanga leading the pack in Group A, Batangas also there, Sarangani and Team Bulalakaw. Meanwhile, sa kabilang panig naman in Group B, Nueva Ecija, Gensan, Valenzuela, and Imus SV squad.
Yeah, what other way you can ask for? Okay, having a tournament like this, we're in 8 teams in 2 groups, 3 games per team guaranteed, na talagang dito pa gagawin sa hometown ng ating mahal na Manny Pacquiao. Then after keep playing against each other in their groups, okay, top 2 in each group advance to the knockout phase, then winners in the knockout phase advance to the finals.
And in the finals, those 2 teams will be gutting it out for the right to win the 3 million pesos money pot ang set here for the 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. The second place gets 500,000, third place gets 300,000, and the fourth place gets 200,000, while all the other teams are assured of at least 100,000 pesos each. And let's talk about itong Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. They finished with an 18-3 record, first in the Southern Division. They defeated Muntinlupa in the first round, went all the way to defeat Bacolod in Batangas, but lost to Nueva Ecija in the championship match.
Yeah, kaya itong Batangas Family Sardines, brand Sardines, talaga are reigning Southern Division champion. If you look at their roster right now, hindi pa sila tapos. Maraming new faces, and not just new faces, marquee players ang dinagdag pa nila doon sa team nila.
Definitely, and syempre coming off that loss in that championship matchup against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, they're looking to conquer itong Nueva Ecija. Kaya naman marami silang ginawa during the off-season. Very, very busy itong team ni Coach Vic Icasiano, adding no less than Judel Fuentes to that roster.
Yeah, Judel Fuentes, Dexter Maiquez, talagang tinignan nila siguro, I'm sure with Coach Vic at helm, talagang pag-aaralan niya what it takes, not just to be Southern Division champs, but to be MPBL champs.
And to add more stability to that point guard spot, he also picked up Keanu Caballero from the Real Centro Mall Golden Coolers to aid the Marcelino twins in orchestrating the offense this season para sa Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. Jeremy Mahinay also added to that front line para kay Coach Vic Icasiano to try and go up against the top teams here in the MPBL. Let's talk about the other team naman, ang Team Bulalakaw. You know virtually nothing about these 2 squads, but as we're seeing here on your screens, they are looking to play kumbaga gusto nila sirain yung mga teams dito sa ating preseason invitational.
Actually, syempre with Boss Manny in playing with this team, Javi, pinakamahirap kalaban yung mga teams na magkakasama na since bata pa.
Oo. At ito, wala tayong kilala dito. We have Joseph Diamante, Alan Otor, Edmar Bacalso, Jomar Badayag, Marjun Guindo, Aljun Kupal, David Season, Jay Boral, and of course, Senator Manny Pacquiao is leading that pack. Boss Bobby Pacquiao is also on that roster. And I think the most notable player that we have here is Louis Medalla, veteran in various levels of professional basketball.
Yeah, not just the players, even the coaches. Ito, mga nakatrabaho ko na to, mga nakasama ko na to. Talagang mga childhood friends din ni Boss Manny Pacquiao.
And let's not keep the action from going right here as we now turn you over to Richard Tampos for the introduction of starters.
Excitement never ends here at Lagao Gym, tuna capital of the Philippines, General Santos City. Are you ready? Welcome to OK Bet Manny Pacquiao's MPBL preseason invitational. Let's make way for the starting lineups, beginning with Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines. Point guard number 15, Cyrus Tabi. And the other guard, number 6, Judel Fuentes. Playing center number 8, Jason Grimaldo. Power forward number 9, Dexter Marquez. And the other forward number 17, Japs Bautista. Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines is led by Vic Icasiano. Assistant coaches, Hubert De Los Santos, Neil Gonzalez. Team representative, Miss Antoinette Roque. Marketing associate, Nini Arquisa. Team governor, Ram Iraham. And general manager, Alvin Muñoz. And it's time to carry on your Bulalakaw Slasher. At forward number 29, Giovanni Ali. Also at forward number 43, Apple Coronado. Coming in at center number 22, Joy Dialogo. Point guard number 11, David Season. And at two guard, number 17, our very own MPBL founder, the one and the only fighting Senator, Manny Pacman Pacquiao. Referees for this ball game are Alan Manzano, Ryan De Jesus, and Severino Pingo.
Starters for this ball game, Cyrus Tabi and Judel Fuentes will start at the guard spots para kay Coach Vic Icasiano. Jason Grimaldo will man the 5 spot. Dexter Marquez and Japs Bautista rounding out the starters for Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines. Sa kabilang panig naman, David Season, Everjoy Dialogo, John Eric Coronado, Giovanni Ali, joining none less than Senator Manny Pacquiao in the starting lineup para sa Team Bulalakaw.
Yeah, what else can you ask kung support ang pag-uusapan? Yung founder ng liga natin, yung founder na gustong tumulong sa mga atleta natin joining the tournament, Avi.
Zamboanga wins opening tip here. This is Group A action we're witnessing here after Nueva Ecija was able to take care of business against Imus SB squad in Group B action in our second game. Cyrus Tabi wasting no time getting a 3-pointer to open up scoring festivities here para sa Zamboanga. Here's that pass. Dexter Marquez able to locate Cyrus Tabi on that right flank for the 3-pointer. Senator Manny Pacquiao will hoist it up from the outside. It's off to the right. Tabi to Del Fuentes. He loves that shot.
Yeah, Mr. Efficient, si Jodel Fuentes.
Walang sayang na galaw para dito kay Jodel Fuentes, ano coach?
Yeah.
And nagpakilala agad in Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines uniform.
Imagine, makikita natin sa game, okay, si Jodel Fuentes nasa left side mo, si Jax Bautista nasa right side mo, nasa gitna mo naman si JC Marcelino.
Definitely a lot of weapons offensively para dito kay Coach Vic Icasiano. Meanwhile, Senator Manny Pacquiao challenging the defense, trying to go through Cyrus Tabi. Gets the foul and he sinks the first of 2 charities here We are live on 1PH and of course, syempre, sa ating Facebook and YouTube accounts, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Yeah, if there's one thing na talagang kayang bumangga, hindi natatakot sa banggaan, siguro si Senator Manny yan.
Syempre naman, perfect from the line so far. Senator Manny Pacquiao to get the red shirts on the board. Judel Fuentes, 2 of 2 to begin this game. 5 points quickly for the former San Juan Knight. Screen offered by Dialogo. Short on the three-pointer was Senator Pacquiao. Marquez running the break. Leaves it. Tabi. 5 points as well para kay Cyrus.
Yeah, both Cyrus Tabi and Jodel Fuentes, 5 point apiece.
I'm sure Zamboanga will not take this team lightly despite having our founder on board. Syempre, they're here to play to win.
Yeah, kasama ang winning mindset sa preparation. Especially itong preseason.
That's a pass thrown overboard by Jason Grimaldo. Dexter Marquez not expecting that errant feed.
And that's one thing I always preach my player. Every time you go out, every time you're on the floor, make sure you give your 100% kasi naniniwala ako if you play relax, mas malapit ka dun sa aksidente.
That's true. Senator Manny Pacquiao gets one from the outside, three-pointer as he brings his team to within 3, 10-7. Almost 3 minutes into this first period.
And this is what's good with Boss Manny. When he plays, he wanted na talagang man-to-man. Pagkuran tayo.
Oh, offensive foul called here against Dexter Marquez. That's going to be a turnover. Laban to Zamboanga. Here's a replay of that three-pointer. Senator Manny Pacquiao from the left flank. Getting it down the wire.
Even here, si David Season, talagang, alam mo, kondisyon yung, yung aura niya eh. Yeah, these are the local heroes dito. Talagang ito yung mga every time nagpatawag si Boss Manny ng basketball, nandun agad yan sa bahay ni Boss.
That's Joe Ali able to get 2 points. Meanwhile, David Season able to draw the charge against Jason Grimaldo. That's Grimaldo's second turnover of this game. Look at that beautiful backdoor feed. Ali able to finish the 2 points para sa Bulalakaw. Early substitution para dito kay Coach Vicky Casiano. Chris Dumapig seeing early minutes para dito sa Zamboanga. Coming in para kay Jason Grimaldo who has committed 2 turnovers already and 2 fouls. Fuentes met by 2 defenders. Tabi asks for a screen, decides to go to Dumapig. That is another turnover against Zamboanga. 3-second violation, this time against Chris Dumapig. Season tasked to bring the ball up court para sa Bulalakaw, being pressured in the backcourt by Tabi. Decides to go all the way and no problem para kay Joy Dialogo.
Yeah, I like how David Season plays ha. This is the first time nakita ko maglaro to. You can usually see him lang na talagang kasama ni Boss Manny.
Fuentes, one fake, one dribble. The pull-up is good para kay Judelric Fuentes. Dialogo trying to cherry pick on the other end, however loses possession. Fuentes now waiting for the screen. Gets it to Bautista. Japs gets it from the outside. First basket on the board para kay Japs Bautista.
Ang hirap rin ganito eh, yung ikalaban mo. You wanted to enjoy, especially kay it's an honor playing with Senator Manny. Kaso, syempre kailangan mo rin maglaro ng maayos. Ano ba yung paglalaro ng maayos?
Judy foul given up right there. That's Coronado giving up the personal to prevent the fast break. Look at that, Mr. Efficient Judel Fuentes. Fake the jab step, one dribble, and this time the pass to locate Japs Bautista for the 3-point shot. Timeout here on the floor. Lamang ng 4 ang Zamboanga. 15-11, 5 minutes and 16 remaining in the first. And we are back here. Boss Bobby Pacquiao in attendance. Di siya naka-uniform ngayon para sa Team Bulalakaw, but he is on that roster as we have discussed earlier in this game. Joining the destroyer, Rudy Distrito, on the sidelines to watch this matchup between his team and the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines. Itong Zamboanga, coach, they also took the route less traveled, 14-hour land trip papunta dito sa General Santos City.
Yeah, okay. I think it's because of all systems are go. I spoke to Coach Vic before the game. Talagang he told me na galing din sila sa tournament, invitational tournament dun sa Zamboanga. So, kaya they traveled by land. I think it's a 15-hour drive just to be here.
Again, as we talked about it kanina during the Valenzuela game, who also took that land travel, added the team building experience na para sa koponan. As Ari Santos, the worm as he is called by his squad, able to get 2 points, but Chris Dumapig is down here on the floor. I think he's holding on to his right leg.
I step on somebody's ankle. I hope not that serious.
Parang parehong paa, coach, ano, nag-twist on that occasion. But it seems he's putting weight on that left foot. 17-11 is the count. We are live on 1PH and of course on our Facebook and YouTube accounts. David Season calling the shots here para sa Team Bulalakaw. Ooh. Breaking down the defense right there of John Mahari, able to blow by him and draw that foul.
Yeah, actually si David Season tapos si Cyrus Tabi. May familia, parehong-pareho yung galaw nila eh.
And they are both lefties.
Lefties, oo.
So it's like playing a reflection.
Mirror talaga.
Split at the line para kay David. 17-12 is the count. 4 minutes and 22 ang nalalabi sa ating first quarter. Fuentes does not take the shot. Bautista gets a screen from Mahari. This time he will take it. Doesn't make it. Santos offensive rebound. Japs Bautista. Did not waste any time. That's another three-pointer to his name. 6 points now in the game. The second three-pointer of the game.
Yes.
For the former STI stalwart. Bautista ahead of the pack. Season trying to disrupt the fast break, but to no avail. That's another point para sa Zamboanga and for Japs Bautista. Senator Pacquiao challenging John Mahari. A little bit too strong on that three-pointer. Offensive rebound and the putback para kay Giovanni Ali.
Yeah, deceiving to si Giovanni Ali, no? Ang haba ng yung wingspan nito, mahaba for sure.
And he seems to be in great shape, as is that guy, Japs Bautista, who already has 3 three-pointers in this game and 9 points to his name. Judy foul para kay Japs Bautista para makapasok.
Yeah, these
Mga
guys,
substitutions ng Zamboanga.
maybe they're not playing in the MPBL, pero alam mo yon, araw-araw to naglalaro ng mga invitationals. Especially dito sa Mindanao, Visayas, Mindanao, ang daming invitational tournaments.
At saka mga larong labas, ano coach, mga
Oo.
pustahan.
Yung kinatawag nilang panalay.
Yes. Apple Coronado is our guest at the charity stripe. Able to sink that one through. Kaya naman makikita mo yung mga itsura nila, mga walang takot talaga eh.
Sanay na sanay sa laban eh.
And we know that across the country, there are a lot of hidden gems, no? Sa mga liga na yan.
Yeah, imagine kay Siping Masaglang, after playing his playing career, siguro, ayan, makakasama niya na yung mga, sila etong mga grupong to eh.
The Marcelino twins now inserted into the game along with Choi Ignacio. JC, our reigning regular season and all-star game MVP. Zamboanga could not get a basket on that possession. Senator Pacquiao trying to blow by JV Marcelino. That's going to be a foul against one half of the Marcelino twins. Zamboanga now over the limit, so that will be 2 free throws. Every foul that Zamboanga commits from here on out para sa Team Bulalakaw.
I thought Senator was given continuity, pero penalty na pala itong Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines.
Split at the line para kay Senator Pacquiao. That's 6 points already to his name. And aside from his teammates, of course, our founder also, hindi magpapatalo yan. He looks to be in great shape as well.
You know, when nang magkasama pa kami, every time we play, ang gusto niyan, Javi, 3 games sunod-sunod.
Talaga?
Oo. And man-to-man lahat yun, ha? Gusto niya talaga na pukpukan yung laro. That's how he loves basketball.
And I guess that's just also how much he respects the people that he plays with, and also the game of basketball. Despite being arguably the greatest boxer of all time, it is no doubt, and hindi rin secret, yung love ni Senator Manny para sa basketball.
Oo. Actually, not just basketball. All the sports that he plays, actually he excels eh. He excels in basketball, he plays basketball, he excels in billiards, okay rin niya sa darts. Alam mo yun? Talagang grabe yung kung pagmamahal niya dun sa sports.
So there's always that competitive fire in whatever things he does. Ano?
Oo.
Senator Manny tries to drive inside. That shot is blocked. JV cross-court, Choi Ignacio decides against the shot. JV Marcelino, fall away is good.
Pero syempre, given sa lahat ng sports na yun, ang pinakamahirap yung sports ni Boss Manny, yung boxing.
Alam naman natin na hindi biro yung paglalaro ng boxing, much less yung ginawa niya dun sa larangan na yun.
Yeah, 8th division.
8th division world champion. And perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, boxer of all time.
I think in our books, he is the greatest.
The Bulalakaw Slashers will take this time out here on the floor. Zamboanga now shifts to a 10-point lead, 29-19. We'll be back after these messages. And we're back here inside the Lagao Gymnasium in General Santos City, our venue for the 2023 MPBL preseason tournament. Team Bulalakaw Slashers, our guest squad, testing the mettle of the defending Southern Division champions, ang Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. Javi Palanya together with Coach Louis Gonzalez on the call for you tonight. We are live on 1PH as well as our Facebook and YouTube channels right here, right now. Diamante bringing it up.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, di ba? Wala masyadong ano. Pero these guys, they play together so long that they know the strengths of each and every one.
Talagang wala silang pinipilit, ano?
Wala. Magpapasahan at magpapasahan yung mga yan.
Season swings it over to the left side. A jumper on the short corner is short. Trying to manufacture a shot is Team Bulalakaw. The foul on the rebounds play will be called against them. Only the second team foul of the red shirts.
Yeah, expect them to step this Zamboanga team to step it up a bit habang nasa bench pa si Senator Manny.
Foul to give there from Team Bulalakaw. That's only the third team foul of the first quarter. And David Season's first personal of the game. Oh, JC Marcelino trying to post up his man right there on that low block. A foul was called as he was trying to fade away on that short corner. That's going to go against Diamante.
Yeah, again, that's basketball smart. Alam mo na pa-foulin lang kayo. So, put yourselves, put your team in a position na pwede makuha nyo yung bola at maka-attempt kayo.
JC Marcelino, one half of twin turbo para dito sa Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines, calmly sinking his two charities and his first 2 points of this game. Season trying to beat the clock, almost but not quite right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of quarter number 1. First 10 minutes of action dito sa ating huling laro of day 1 of the 2023 preseason invitational here in General Santos City. Senator Manny Pacquiao able to hit some baskets in that first quarter to contribute to his team's production, but Zamboanga just really exercising their strength right here in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, more to that is, ayun, pinapakita nila yung new faces. Okay, itong si Judel Fuentes, si Dexter Maiquez na magbi-beef up lang para dun sa campaign nila for coming season.
12-point lead here para sa Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. Second quarter of action when we return. Senator Manny Pacquiao and the rest of the Team Bulalakaw Slashers finding themselves down by a baker's dozen here to begin our second quarter of action. Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines exercising their might here in game number 3 of day 1 of our 2023 MPBL preseason invitational dito sa Lagao Gymnasium in General Santos City. Red shirts will be taking first possession, but Mr. MVP JC Marcelino wanting no part of that, taking that away and finishing the 2 points.
Yeah, again, taking the opportunity while boss is resting para for them to get something out of the game. Talaga makikita mo na itong Zamboanga will start to step up their defense para makapagkuha pa rin ng execution.
There you see that pick up, the steal, and the gracious finish by none other than our reigning MVP, JC Marcelino. Don Diamante is at the line, missing on the first. Was 1 out of 3 in the first quarter, had 2 points, as well as 1 rebound against 1 turnover.
Yeah, but ito kay si Diamante, no? Nakita mo, ang taas tumalon. Kanina when he tried getting that offensive rebound, you can see na talaga kayang tumalon ng malakas.
33-20, 13-point lead na po para dito sa Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines. New face on the floor para dito sa kupunan ni Coach Vicky Casiano. That's number 23, Raison Celestino. Did not see action in the first quarter, seeing first taste of the floor here in the second period.
Yeah, itong si Santos, alam naman natin, a veteran already dito sa MPBL. Played well in our last season. Consistent, no? Consistently, they're trying to run that activity ng Zamboanga, yung flex action, tapos magkakaroon bigla ng UCLA backpick. Tapos from there, aatake na sila.
Santos able to drain a second free throw. 35-20 is the count, 15-point advantage para dito sa Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines, who are in white and green trimmings. But Don Diamante able to answer back right away. Great post move right there on the right side of the basket.
Yeah, parang nakikita mo, no? All of yung physics nila, yung movement nila, may similarity kay Masaglang lahat eh.
Oh, look at that. Turn around. Smooth eh, no, Coach?
Oo, smooth. Tapos mataas yung lift. May flight pa rin eh.
Must be in the tuna, no?
Control diet.
Another possession here. Oh, great find underneath. But the finish could not capitalize was Philip Radin. Dancinco gives it to Celestino. Left side three-pointer doesn't work. Radin makes up for that boo-boo by getting the rebound. Diamante will control here for Team Bulalakaw. Gets a screen from Radin. Diamante. Oh, perimeter jumper. That's good. Despite falling down, able to knock it. (35-24) now is the score.
Yeah, very much in the game itong Team Bulalakaw.
Celestino going back door but could not finish. Opportunity here for the red shirts. Oh, JC Marcelino running out of real estate right there. Could have been another fast break point para sa Zamboanga.
Alam mo, si JC, the Marcelino twins, they're very good doing that kasi hindi naman yung mabilis yung kamay, pero more to that is yung foot speed nila. Nakaka-recover agad eh.
That agility plus the athleticism.
Yes.
To finish in traffic, absorb the contact. Yan naman talagang small but terrible itong Marcelino twins.
Yung control eh.
Yes. That is why one half of them was named season MVP plus All-Star Game MVP, while the other half, a vital cog of that Zamboanga team that Coach Vicky Casiano coached all the way to the championship last season.
And yung sa laki niya, di ba, usually, para mag-MVP ang guard, you need to, talagang special ka talaga.
Oh, dapat talagang highlighted ang performance mo.
Oo.
And that means you have to be doing really, really special things by standing out within the crowd.
Kasi usually, ang nanay-name na MVP, yung mga 3 guards eh.
Or big men.
Big men, oo.
Don Diamante continues to do a yeoman's job para dito sa Team Bulalakaw to keep the score respectable. Another 2-pointer to his name, 37-27. Lamang pa rin ang Zamboanga. Grimaldo finds Dancinco.
Yeah, that's a push.
At Tosi could not control himself as he tried to get that offensive rebound.
Again, ito yung mga bagay na dapat matutunan ni Tosi kasi sanay siya dun sa dribble drive offense where he's really good at. Alam mo yun, pick and pop. Okay, then he's there. Nakikita niya yung three-pointer niya. Pero now, Coach Vic doing a lot of screen-the-screener actions na kailangan niyang kasanayan.
Oh, Diamante could not get his jumper to drop, but buti na lang Aljon Kupal was there to clean up the mess. This is now just an 8-point lead para sa Zamboanga.
Again, not giving up on the plays. Ito yung maganda sa mga ganitong teams. Dahil matagal na magkakasama, magtutulungan na lang.
Manulat leading the break. Celestino is in his way. That's great D by Zamboanga. Grimaldo, oh, couldn't quite catch that pass. The shuffle for that letter still ends up with Zamboanga.
Yeah, now lead down to 8. Now, if you notice, no, Javi, yung pace ng game favors the Bulalakaw team. Parang hindi maka-breakaway agad yung hindi maka-breakaway yung Zamboanga Though naka-concentrate sila dun sa execution nila.
Yeah, usually Zamboanga is a team that really likes to run every opportunity that they get.
Yan, totoo yan.
At seeing this is a chance for them to really sharpen their half-court sets. Talagang tinitake advantage ni Coach Vicky Casiano, but that time they wanted to go fast but could not quite hit Jason Grimaldo on that fast break.
Yeah, highlight sana yun kung sumut yung pasa ni Judel Fuentes
Kita mo talaga yung gigil dun sa pasa galing kay Judel. Fuentes stopped in his tracks by Manulat. Grimaldo going baseline. Defense is right there. Oh, close call, but Radin getting to that wrist of Jason Grimaldo, which brings the big man to the charity stripe for 2 shots.
This guy's who's gonna enter for the Bulalakaw team. Hindi mo to pwedeng iwan sa labas.
Grimaldo able to swish that first one through. May konting hitch dun sa tira niya.
Oo, talaga medyo may nag-stop, nag-i-stop dun sa gitna
I'm trying to remember a player with a similar release. Yung may hit sa gitna.
Hindi ba si Abdul Rauf?
Oh, tama. Pero meron mas bago Oh, another turnover here for the red shirts. Judel Fuentes able to tap that ball out of bounds in favor of Zamboanga.
A 9-point lead by the Zamboanga family brand Sardines.
And coach, look at that. Surprisingly, Zamboanga leads the turnover category +5, 11-6. And I wonder what the reaction of Coach Vicky Casiano will be once he sees that stat. I'm sure he will not be happy seeing that his squad has already committed 11 turnovers with still a lot of time left here in the first half.
And they're in the penalty. Ayun yung sinasabi, yung kaninang minimension ko na medyo challenge if you are playing with the Zamboanga is, are you gonna go full or you're gonna play it for the crowd, di ba? Ang hirap then you want to take care of yourselves kasi ayaw mo, if you know that if you're gonna relax, mas malapit ka dun sa injury. And nandito ka na gusto mo nang matuto Preseason is all about learning. Preseason is all about building chemistry.
And earlier as well, during the first quarter, itong Zamboanga was in the penalty. But right now, mas maaga pa sila napunta over the limit with still 4 minutes and 30 plus seconds remaining on the game clock here in our first half. During the first quarter, they went into the penalty with all around 2 minutes remaining in that first period.
And especially siguro doon sa mga new players nila, tulad nito si Lasco. Alam mo yun, this player, itong yung mga laro nila talagang hard eh. Now, they're up against a passive defenders na really talaga mawawala ka talaga sa timing.
Foul right there, given up by Team Bulalakaw. Baseline throw-in para dito sa Zamboanga. Coach Damien Lasco, vital addition right here para sa Zamboanga Families brand Sardines. He not only gives Coach Vicky Casiano another offensive weapon, but also a guy who can defend multiple positions.
Yeah, just what I've mentioned. Ito si Yusuf, hindi mo pwede basta iwan yan.
You seem to have been introduced to this guy, Aldenar Yusuf, who just knocked down a three-pointer on that previous offensive set ng Team Bulalakaw. Mukhang isa to sa mga bata ni Boss Manny na matagal niya na nakakalaro.
Oo, lahat yan. Si Ping Masaglang, ayan, si Yusuf, si Louie Medalla. Matagal na natin mga kaibigan at nakasama yung mga yan.
Judel Fuentes, whenever he works that mid-range, it's a thing of beauty as he gets another basket para sa Zamboanga. 42-33. David Season uses screen from Radin. Corner, three-pointer. Yusuf trying to get another one. That is another foul on Zamboanga. So this is going to be 2 free throws para sa Team Bulalakaw, who is also over the limit as well. Substitution right here para sa Team Bulalakaw. Kyle Wong, former player of QC last season, in the roster para sa Team Bulalakaw in this preseason pocket tournament. There's our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, our beloved MVP. Without him, wala tayo dito sa kinatatayuan natin. Fuentes working the post down to the lower post. Chris Dumapig thought he was fouled. No call was made. Tancinco able to get it back.
Nice
Fuentes adjusting in midair but could not quite hit the mark on that shot.
Yeah, that pass made by JV Marcelino. Ayun yung ganong klaseng pasa yung gusto ko matutunan ng mga players ko.
Lasco, first attempt from the outside, short on that attempt. Season going to his strong side. Diamante does the same and finishes for 2.
I think Paul Diamante leads all scorers yata eh.
11 points now in the game para sa kanya. Two minutes and change ang nalalabi sa ating first half. Tancinco trying to hand it off. They get it to Fuentes. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, they tried to get it underneath. You could see the conscious effort of them trying to get those better options, no? Itong Zamboanga. Hindi basta may malibre, kukunin nila yung tira.
And it challenge din talaga, Javi. It's a different feeling. Okay, when you're trying to run something and the defender is just standing in front of you.
Actually, yeah, that's very true.
Diba? Kasi naghihintay ka na may mag-react eh.
And that gives you more space to think, which is not always a good thing. Kasi minsan pag nangyayari yun, that's a case for you to get more rattled.
Oo, nangyayari kasi naghahanap ka na naghahanap, eh wala ka namang makikita. Na talaga ang option mo talaga sa sitwasyon na yun is sarili mo.
Let's see what they run here, talking about Zamboanga. Now just a 5-point lead for the family's brand Sardines. Fuentes, oh what a beautiful feed to Chris Tumapig, breaking down the defense. and getting it to the big man.
Diba, ayun, nagkaroon ng medyo aggressive yung atake. There, magkakaroon talaga ng opening. Doon ka magkakaroon ng mga drop passes.
Kyle Wong having trouble with the leather. Gets it to Season. That ball tapped out of bounds in favor of Zamboanga. Dumapig, trying to get position down low against Dialogo. But Joy is called for the personal in the process. Chris Dumapig will shoot 2 free throws here para sa Zamboanga. Parang may similar release sila ni Jason Grimaldo, ano? Must be a Zamboanga thing.
Nag-i-stop eh.
Oh, no. But the backspin is there.
Yeah, better naman yung release.
Mas matagal lang yung hits ni Jason. 46-37. 1 minute and a few seconds remaining here in the first half. Season trying to break down the defense. 7 on the shot clock. Radin to Season. Finally attempts a shot. His Team Bulalakaw tries to save it. New 14 para sa red shirts, and they get a basket. Joy Dialogo getting it for his squad.
Yeah, that's all about teamwork. Ayan, tingnan uli natin.
Patuloy na ang kiskisan dito sa ilalim, Coach, as we try to round up and wrap up this first half. Senator Manny has not yet seen action after going to the bench the midway point of that this second quarter. Dumapig could not capitalize on that first free throw. This is the 3rd straight attempt from the line para kay Chris.
Yeah, and this is one thing na I expect from Chris to work on this coming season is yung defense, yung effort, wala ka nang mahingi dito sa taong to eh. Pero his finishes, diba? Especially the way he plays, talagang malapit to na mafa-foul at mafa-foul ka eh.
Very important for a big man who plays with that certain kind of aggression to be able to sharpen his free throw attempts para naman ma-capitalize mo yung mga penalty situations that you get the opposing teams in.
Yes. Parang wala namang pinagkaiba before, di ba? Hack a shot, hack a bend, talagang they will use it to their advantage kung sino yung kalaban mo eh.
Almost but not quite. Muntika na tayo masagasaan doon. A score there by Jodel Fuentes extends this Zamboanga lead to 10 once again as we wind down this second quarter. Season, the fake, emergency pass, left side, jumper is short. Zamboanga here on the run. 3-on-2 break, ball fake, the sidestep, and the finish para kay JV Marcelino. 1 second left. Does he have enough time? I don't think that shot will count.
Yeah, they're gonna check on the replay. Pero si David Season, no? Yeah, he's organized. He knows what to doing. He makes everyone look good.
That seems to be the vision that he has for this team. Try to really organize everybody and get everybody going. Again, our referee is trying to see if that basket will count para kay Philip Radin, and indeed it will count as said by Richard Tampos. So the score now 51-41 at the end of the first 20 minutes of action. Zamboanga is still up by 10 points after the first 20 minutes of action. Halftime analysis when we return. we're back here inside Lagao Gymnasium in General Santos City, the venue for your 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. We're down to the last game of day 1 dito sa ating torneo. Zamboanga finding themselves up by 10 against our guest squad. Team Bulalakaw 51-41. Some highlights from the first 20 minutes of action. Senator Manny Pacquiao able to hit some baskets in that opening half, but Japs Bautista and the rest of the wards of Coach Vicky Casiano proving to be too good on offense para dito sa Team Bulalakaw.
Yeah, it's a high-scoring affair. Actually, this is high scoring for this one. And what's good is this Team Bulalakaw keeping it close, okay, versus this mighty Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines team.
And just to remind everybody, itong Zamboanga, the defending Southern Division champions and first runner-ups of last season, natalo lamang sa Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in that finals matchup. And here, the stats after half, a high 63% from the field para dito sa Zamboanga compared to just 39% for Team Bulalakaw.
Yeah, okay. Assist, field goal percentage, Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines is up. But look at the turnovers. They committed more turnovers. And again, this is what is bringing Team Bulalakaw close is okay, second chance points. It's +10 for Senator Manny Pacquiao's team.
In the rebounding battle, lamang rin sila dyan, 19-16. 11 of those on the offensive end. Mas marami pa yung offensive rebounds nila kaysa sa defensive rebounds, talking about Team Bulalakaw. Here are your leading scorers at the half. Japs Bautista and Judel Fuentes have 11 apiece to lead Zamboanga. Meanwhile, JC Marcelino, the reigning season and all-star MVP with 8. Chris Namapig has 5. Sa kabilang panig naman, Joseph Diamante has 11 as well. Joy Dialogo has 7. Senator Manny Pacquiao with 6. And Giovanni Ali with 4.
Ang maganda pa dito sa Team Bulalakaw, ang dami na. Aside from this 4, maraming players na finild in itong team nila na nakascore ng at least 2 points each.
Scoring very much evened out para sa koponan ni Coach Delphine Dagkutan. And we're looking to see if they can make this game even more manageable. Hopefully cut this double-digit advantage to a single-digit amount. Japs Bautista and the rest of the Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines using this tournament as a warm-up to the 2023 regular season that is set to open in the second week of March in Quezon Province. Of course, Quezon will be our newest squad in the 30-team field that we will be having for the 2023 season.
Now, same starting lineup for both teams actually.
Cyrus Tabi, JC Marcelino, Dexter Maiquez, Japs Bautista, and Chris Dumapig starting in lieu of Jason Grimaldo to start in the game para kay Coach Vicky Casiano. Will be starting the second half for Zamboanga. Maiquez opens up festivities here in the second half with a basket inside, extending this lead to 12. Season wasting no time attempting that 3. Tabi up ahead. Season trying to disrupt the fast break. Transition D right there for Bulalakaw, but Maiquez will not be denied. Back-to-back baskets for Dexter to begin this third quarter.
Yeah, okay, a quick 4-0 run for the Team Zamboanga. Ito yung sinasabi natin, mas ngayon, parang surprisingly, sila pa yung nag-zone defense versus this Bulalakaw team. Kasi nga, they wanted to change something. I felt na it was the game, yung pace ng game, yung pace ng game ng Team Bulalakaw during our first half.
The pace may be in their favor, but the score still not, as they are down by 14 at this point. 55-41, courtesy of the 2 baskets by Dexter Maiquez to begin this third period. 2-3 zone set up here by Zamboanga. Diamante fakes a pass, leaves it for Ali, and Ali will score plus the foul.
Yeah, grabe yung pasensya. It's like in that last sequence, halos lahat ng mga naka-orange shirts were able to touch the ball.
And this is a defense I'm sure this team is very much familiar with. Kaya naman talagang very patient sila in trying to break it down. A 2-3 zone by Zamboanga. Ali could not capitalize on the N1 opportunity. Dumapig trying to take advantage of his heft and height inside. He will be fouled. 2 shots coming up para kay Chris.
Yeah, if you're guarding a guy like Chris, kailangan talaga you need to do it. You need to work early. Kasi if he gets there and he was able to see that open space, he's gonna seal you.
Plus, of course, the recognition of his teammate to get it to him. At yun na nga ang sinasabi mo, the problem of Chris Dumapig has been his free throw shooting.
Yeah, I think he's, at the moment, nasa 40% lang siya eh.
Well, he was 3 out of 4 in the first half, but now 4 out of 6. Ito si Chris Dumapig after that split at the line. Miss from Senator Pacquiao. My guess was able to get the rebound. Tabi looking, finds Bautista. Floater on the way, that's good for the Samurai. Japs Bautista. 13 points now in the game para sa kanya. Diamante, thought of the 3, takes it and makes it. Oh, this time it's Marquez trying to get position underneath. Dumapig barrels his way through. Doesn't get the basket, but gets his own rebound. He will be fouled anew here. And 2 shots once again para kay Chris Dumapig.
Yeah, second time in the line for Chris Dumapig.
Look at that. Here's the 3-pointer. Little jab step. Hesitation. The 3-pointer nonetheless para kay Don Diamante. Dumapig gets the second one to trickle in.
Yeah,
This
split.
is now a 13-point lead para dito sa Team Bulalakaw. Hey, Coach, how do you like the addition of Dexter Marquez to the frontline rotation nito ni Coach Vicky Casciano?
Yeah, again, this guy not just brings stability, it brings strength eh. Dito sa frontline ni ni Coach Vic.
Kasi I'm sure they weren't really lacking on offensive firepower from their guards and their wing players.
Exactly.
But it was the production from their big men that was not there para sa Zamboanga last season.
Oo, syempre, and again, the leverage eh. You need guys like, ito yung mga wide-bodied big man. Kasi tinitingnan mo pa rin si Mabulak, si Will Macalone, tinitingnan mo pa rin si Jason Collado. Diba? Ayun yung si Bobby Bacolanag, si Jer Taganas. So, dapat talaga meron kang at least mga 2 or 3. Ayun nga, meron yung the Nueva Ecija team, which is the standards of MPBL. May 6 dun eh.
In the presence of people like Dexter Marquez will make the lives of guys like JC Marcelino much easier because they will make space for these guards to be able to drive through the lane and get to their spots and score the baskets.
Yes, and defend also. Kasi now, okay, at least you have 4 guys with them na nandyan na si Grimaldo, nandyan na si Santos.
And when the avenue is not there for their guards, these are people who also can get going offensively.
And at least early pa lang, nandito na sila sa team. Because again, it's a long season, Javi. You don't know what will happen. The most that you can do is be prepared.
Another fast break conversion here para sa Zamboanga. This time it's courtesy of JC Marcelino. Look at there. The Samurai able to get it to his backcourt buddy. Reigning MVP, JC Marcelino for the deuce, 63-48. 15 puntos na po ang lamang ng Zamboanga. We'll be back after this time. JC Marcelino, who better to pick as your key player para dito sa Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. 16.7 points per game, 6.3 rebounds, 4.7 assists per game, as well as almost 3 steals per ball game, as you see there on your screens. Congressman Bobby Pacquiao enjoying the action from the sidelines dito sa Lagao Gymnasium in General Santos City. But going back to JC Marcelino, a near perfect season except for that championship, coach. Imagine mo naman, season MVP, All-Star Game MVP, plus a mythical selection. Siyempre, automatic na yan. But it was just really that championship that was a miss in that resume para kay JC Marcelino in that past season.
Yeah, totoo yan. Actually, if we have a Southern Division Playoff Finals MVP, it's JC Marcelino still. Siya yung naka-convert for that, yung panlamang nila against the Batangas Embassy Chile.
And I think nobody would disagree with me that JC Marcelino is also the heart and soul of the Zamboanga squad, because Zamboanga will go wherever JC Marcelino takes them.
Exactly. Ayun nga yung napansin ko rin doon sa team nila. If they need to regroup, JC will regroup. If they need to score, JC will also be the one scoring. Kaya kung nakikita mo, ang laking bagay, ang laking addition talaga sa team, yung pagkakadating ni Judel Fuentes.
Zamboanga front office really being very active in the off-season to try and aid their star player in this coming 2023 season by signing these big names like Judel Fuentes and Dexter Maiquez, as well as that guy approaching the scorer's table, si Damien Lasco, stalwart from the Caloocan Excellence last season.
And there's always a saying pa rin naman Javi, and I do believe that the biggest loser is the second place. Because you're almost there.
Almost but not quite.
Almost but not quite. And masakit pa yun kasi kinuha yung championship sa home court nila.
That's the biggest heartbreak, because you were almost there. And you had the chance to take that top spot, but just could not capitalize on it.
Pero may kita mo talaga yung mga teams na maganda, meron ng winning tradition Kaya after that championship, okay talagang they went back to the table, draw their plan, tapos maaga rin sila nag-prepare. Agad-agad nag-prepare na sila. That's why they were able to get the services of these guys. Kasi if you don't prepare early para sa mga taong to, sigurado ako nakuha na ng iba to
I'm sure, because I'm very much believe that it's not just Zamboanga who wants to bump off Nueva Ecija off that throne. Pacquiao driving inside. Finally, 2 points for Team Bulalakaw, care of Senator Pacquiao. Dumapig, familiar looking jumper from the free throw area, doesn't work. And the foul will be called on the rebounds play. Pero tingnan muna natin to. The southpaw, perhaps the greatest boxer of all time, running rings around the defense here in the 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational representing Team Bulalakaw.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Another foul called here, laban sa Bulalakaw. That's gonna put them over the limit. And this time, it's Team Bulalakaw who was first in the penalty.
Yeah, kasi medyo mararamdaman mo na yung fatigue and it's not easy pushing against these guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Sobrang
Adi Santos, not really known to be a good free throw shooter, able to sink the first. I believe this is his first trip to the line in this game. Splits his free throws, 70 to 52, but Fuentes is there once again to play the passing lanes. You just really know that when Judel Fuentes attempts that shot, he will knock it down 9 times out of 10, despite there being defense or not.
Yeah, that's confidence. So that's all confidence, Javi. Imagine that's 1 out of 3.
And he is brimming with that. Ito si Judel Fuentes.
Parang baliktad na 4-point play
Meanwhile,
Nauna yung free throw bago yung 3 points
oo nga. Meanwhile, Senator Pacquiao could not sink his free throws. Score still stands 73-52. Thank you all for joining us. We are live on 1PH and of course on our Facebook and YouTube accounts. All our 9 p.m. games of this 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational will be aired live on 1PH, syempre, as well as on our Facebook and YouTube channels.
Yeah, but I think please do follow us and watch us sa mga live streams at the same time yung mga live natin sa TV. Kasi the teams here, talagang you'll see quality games talaga.
No doubt, Coach Vicky Casiano there on your screens. And Coach Hubert De Los Santos, his first assistant.
Siguro this is the last time na you'll see these two relax. Kasi sigurado yung mga coming days, malalakas na yung mga kalaban nila.
Oh, mapapalaban talaga tong mga to. Hindi naman biro yung aksyon na meron natin dito sa General Santos City.
And both teams in their group, okay, like okay, I think the battle again nung South Division Finals, they're gonna play against Batangas Tanduay, and at the same time, itong nagpalakas pa rin na Sarangani Marlins.
Of course, Sarangani Marlins also busy in the off-season, signing some quality names to their roster. Bukas makikilala natin yung mga bagong pangalan na pinirma ng Sarangani Marlins. But look at that stretch right there. Galing kay Aljon Kupal.
Let's just hope na talagang, siyempre, yung kanilang star player before na si Jimenez bumalik dun sa roster nila.
But Kupal could not capitalize on that N1 opportunity. 20 na po ang kalamangan dito ng Zamboanga, 74-54.
Good defense by Diamante.
Oh, Diamante drawing that foul as he crossed the half court against Judel Fuentes.
In that last sequence, Diamante defending itong si Santos. Minsan kasi yung mga player na malakas, naghahanap sila ng sasandalan. Tapos wala kang masandalan, so hindi mo makuha yung balance mo. Kaya mangyayari yung tira mo off foot o kaya wala ka talaga. Hindi ka na makatalon eh.
Kaya minsan players love to pull the chair from underneath. Yung mga big men na talagang very aggressive, especially in that post.
Kala mo minsan meron ako minsan nag-aaral din ako yung activity ng mga ganyang big man. Sometimes it goes with tendency. You can count eh. Na uupo to sa pangatlo. So pangatlo kailangan umalis na ako para hindi niya makuha yung balance niya.
Senator Pacquiao having trouble with the leather. Pansang Kamo, what will he do? Corner drive, Lasco, great defense right there to disrupt the offense, and he will draw the foul. He will troop to the line as well.
Yeah, si Adrian Lasco hindi niya makuha yung rhythm niya eh. And we know naman na talagang sa open court, unstoppable tong taong to, especially sa left side.
Oh, because he has good height. He takes care of his body, very well conditioned, and very athletic as well. And talking about not getting in his rhythm, way short on that first free throw.
Oh, parang hindi pa nga yata, any drop of sweat, parang hindi pa nga yata pinapawisan eh.
Still short on that second free throw, Damian Lasco. Pacquiao trying for the give and go. Will he score? Yes, he will.
You know what's good with that? Smooth yung finish na ni Senator eh. Kasi yung semi-hook na yun, dahil sa laki rin ng kamay niya eh.
But you can really see his frustration on his face itong si Senator Pacquiao that his team is down by a big margin right now. 16 after that basket by Diamante. You know that he wants to stay competitive in this game.
Alam mo yon, automatic na talaga yan. Being a competitor, talagang you really hate losing.
Season.
Good move.
Tad bit short on that layup. Carson crossed right there to evade the defender, but just could not finish on the left-hand layup. 3-second differential almost between shot clock and game clock. JV Marcelino will not waste any time. Will attack the basket and finish. Last basket of the third quarter may be coming here from Team Bulalakaw. 5 seconds left. Senator Pacquiao against Soy Ignacio.
Almost.
Back irons that three-pointer. Maganda yung line eh.
Maganda yung line. At tamang-tama na wala ng chance yung opponent.
Right on the money there in terms of time management. Here's some highlights from the third quarter of action. Don Diamante trying all he could to keep his team in this game. However, JC Marcelino and the rest of the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines refused to make this an easy game para sa Team Bulalakaw. Jodel Fuentes, his usual self, but just in a different uniform this time. Scoring in double digits already, but still 10 minutes ahead, 80-60 ang kalamangan. Fourth quarter of action, pagbalik namin. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We are live on 1PH. This is the 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational in the Lagao Gymnasium in General Santos City, the tuna capital of the Philippines. A lot of basketball action happening on this side of the archipelago from today until February 27. 8 teams gutting out for the chance to win 3 million pesos in this week-long tournament.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Itong si Adrian Lasco. Yung mga ganong sitwasyon sa laro, talagang alam mo, ayun yung hinahanap niya eh.
Damien Lasco, that's only his first 2 points of this game. Senator Pacquiao trying to leave it for his big man down low. That's EJ Dialogo, but a foul will be called on John Mahari, and that will be on the shot attempt by Joy. So Dialogo will be our guest at the charity stripe.
Yeah, si Dialogo talagang hampered kasi with 3 personal fouls, kaya medyo matagal siyang napaupo sa bench.
He started this game para sa Team Bulalakaw, but could not find that rhythm owing to that foul trouble that he had. JV Marcelina calling out the play here para sa Zamboanga. They want to set up Tancinco. Great post move inside the lane and the score para kay Tosi.
Yeah, ayun yung mga bagay na sana na hinahanap siguro ni Coach Beck dito kay Tosi kasi ayun yung kailangan niya i-work out talaga eh.
Pacquiao with the right hand could not finish with the off arm. Substitution right here para sa Team Bulalakaw. Aljon Kupal will check back in para kay Coach Delphin Dagkutan.
Actually, the guys playing right now for Bulalakaw team, hindi ito maliliit, ha?
It's a tall lineup. Don Diamante attacking from the outside. That's good defense by John Mahari. 24 seconds have passed, and that is a shot clock violation against Team Bulalakaw. Coach Delphin Dagkutan on your screens. Trying to play villain to the teams here in the 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational.
Yeah, si Coach Delphin, talagang sa lahat ng teams ni Boss Manny ever since, he's been there.
Senator Pacquiao thought of the three. Drives inside, finds an opening, short on that layup. Joy Dialogo tried to save it. And that save happens to be beneficial para sa kanila as they keep possession here with 13 seconds on the shot clock, but they throw it away, although JV could not save it for himself right there. Ran out of real estate as he tried to go for the steal. 84-61 is the count, 23-point advantage right here para sa Zamboanga. Three-pointer on the way, finally a score for Team Bulalakaw. And who better to come from than our pambansang kamao. Coach, you've been with Senator Manny for a time during your coaching career. Any stories that you want to regale us with?
You know, the inspiration that he brings to the team. He always tells us na I'm not the best boxer in the world, but I'm the shape talaga yung pinakamasipag. Siya sinasabi, I outwork even yung kay Coach Freddy Rhodes before. Kasi na every time magpe-prepare talaga si Boss Manny sa isang laban, talagang he gives everything. And that's the inspiration. Imagine, he fights 12 rounds. He do 36 rounds every day of boxing.
That's just crazy. So, sigurado ka na talaga na bawat laban ni Senator Manny, alam mo na hindi kulang yung effort na ibibigay niya. Sobra-sobra pa nga.
Oh, okay. That's what we do naman as coaches, di ba? We make practice harder than the game. Di ba? Pero si Boss talaga, automatic. And that's actually pag team kasi, may mga loopholes pa eh. Unlike if you're playing individual sports, it's all you. If you're not that mentally tough, di ba? Ang hirap. And what's good with Boss is, hindi talaga yan nagpapabaya.
Miss on the three-pointer para kay Senator Pacquiao. Tosi Tancinco trying to sidestep to the other side, but that is a missed opportunity here for Senator Manny and Team Bulalakaw. Joy Kupal. Another miss. Talagang back iron parati yung three-pointer ni Senator Manny. Hindi niya makuha yung pulso from that left flank. But Joy Dialogo is there to clean up the mess.
Yeah, imagine when we were still working together. Talagang yung fitness level ni Senator noon, ang taas talaga.
Naaya ka na ba niyan mag-jogging, Coach?
Pag nag-jogging, actually everything that you do for Boss Manny, you get rewarded. Eh.
Kaya tiis na lang. Pero kamusta naman yung experience, you know, I mean, just running with Senator Pacquiao. I'm sure him being a very fit person at all points of his life, medyo hindi yan madaling panahon, ha?
Oo, hindi madaling. It's not an easy task. But then again, it's you take it as an honor. Di ba? Kaya baka hindi natin alam. Wala nang maglalakad na boss na Manny Pacquiao sa wala nang maglalakad na boss na Manny Pacquiao sa boxing. 'Di ba?
One of one, ika nga.
And we're just lucky enough. Kumbaga, before wala kami dun sa fight, pero we're lucky enough na marinig namin mismo dun sa bibig ni Senator Manny kung ano ba yung nangyari sa laban niya dito, nangyari sa laban niya dito.
I mean, Meanwhile, ito ang nangyayari dito sa laban na to. Brian Manulat able to hit from the right flank. A three-pointer. And the assist galing sa pambansang Kamoo. Wide open. You're looking at the highlights of one Senator Manny Pacquiao, ang ating pambansang Kamo, and the founder of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. 14 points already in the game. Pilipinas Basketball League. 14 points already in the game. 4 out of 8 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds and 3 assists to his name. Greatest boxer of all time. Running circles around the defenders here in the Lagao Gymnasium here in General Santos City. 5 minutes and 20 remaining here in this game, and it seems that Team Bulalakaw, they still want to try and make this game an exciting one. They get the steal here. Diamante at the control so far, gives it up to Pacquiao. Senator pulls it out. Diamante gets it back. Jab step, drive to the right, leaner. Rolls out of the rim. Lasco, no looks into Celestino. Choi Ignacio trails the back and finishes the fast break for 2.
Yeah, okay. Put the lead up again to 20.
Manulat will rise and fire. He will not be able to hit. Bulalakaw will take some of its timeouts to see if they can still make one last push here in the final 4 minutes and 29 of this game. 90-70 is the score. Choi Ignacio has been tasked upon by Coach Vicky Casiano to shadow our beloved founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, but he has scored 14 points already and fouled in the process of attempting that outside shot. It's going to be the first personal laban kay Choi Ignacio. Ating pambansang Kamao, 4 out of 8, make that 4 out of 9 after that miss on the first of 3 free throws. And able to get the second one.
Yeah, and doon sa sequence na yun, ang hirap talaga yung control ng katawan mo kasi alam mo, kay that time as was called to set up Sen Manny, eh mahirap nang pigilan kung nakuha niya na yung first step niya.
1 out of 3 lamang si Senator Pacquiao on that occasion. Could only get his team to within 19, 90-71. Thank you so much for joining us. We're live on 1PH and on our Facebook and YouTube channels. That's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League on Facebook and YouTube. Mahari will attempt from 3. That's a block by Diamante. That is a shot clock violation. Laban sa Zamboanga.
Yeah, good defense there by Team Bulalakaw.
Under 4 minutes remaining in this game. Diamante, the stretch,
Rips out.
could not get it to fall. Dialogo gets it on the roll, but passes it over to a Zamboanga player. That's Tosi Tancinco. And a foul will be given up by Al Kupal. That's going to be the 4th laban kay Al. Mahari gets it on over to Tancinco. They've been really trying to locate Tosi a lot in this game, ano, Coach?
Yeah, maganda na yung pasensya nila. Nagkakaroon sila ng weak side action, like a pass and cut movement. Tapos, nagiging depende na. If you anticipate, you give layups. Pero more importantly is itong si Tancinco, nagkakaroon na siya ng ibang itsura ng laro.
Tancinco, that free throw doesn't work for him. Split at the line para sa kanya. Not really a good percentage, a good shooting clip from the line para sa Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines as a unit in this game. Tancinco has missed a few. Dumapic has missed some, as well as Grimaldo. Ignacio ahead of the pack. Diamante trying to catch up. Gives up a foul. Another 2 shots will be taken here.
Again, no easy baskets, di ba? Itong Team Bulalakaw, they're making Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines. Kaya talagang gusto, sige, walang no layups. Do kayo sa hard way. Get it from the line.
Already 59 attempts between these two teams, Coach, from the free throw area in this game. That's how much we've been taking from that line, owing to the number of personals being whistled by our referees.
Yeah, at the start, it was Team Zamboanga who gets the penalty early. Pero itong second half natin, halos yung ano na talaga.
Team Bulalakaw. Joy Dialogo able to get the offensive rebound and put back. Score is 92-73, 19-point advantage for the defending Southern Division champions. Lasco, free from the outside, but decides to get inside, attacking the defense, hops to his strong side, and gets the 2 points as we enter the final 2 minutes of this one. Thank you so much for joining us here on 1PH. Oh, Bosmani with a dipsy-do and the score. Why not?
Favorite.
Mahari for 3. Answers back. What a way to overshadow that magical shot by Senator Pacquiao. Triggers a ceasefire para dito sa Team Bulalakaw.
Yeah, let's see Mahari here. Okay, I want to see yung finish ni Sen Pacquiao, ni Sen Manny.
Siguro makikita natin yan mamaya pagbalik natin. Timeout here called on the floor. Zamboanga still way ahead. 97-75. 1 minute and 31 ang nalalabing. Back here live inside the Lagao Gymnasium. Team Bulalakaw still not able to capitalize on their offensive possessions. That's why they're down by a big margin right now. This was just a 10-point lead. Lumobo na into a 24-point deficit para sa kanila.
Yeah, but surprisingly, Javi, this team Zamboanga were able to get their game when they started playing zone defense instead man-to-man.
And that really is very weird to me, Coach. Because I really thought that they would have played better if they played man the whole game. But it seems mas nahirapan pa itong Team Bulalakaw sa zone. Pero pinapag-usapan natin kanina, itong Team Bulalakaw, it seems na nakikita nila ang 2-3 zone a lot of the times in the tournaments that they play in.
Kaya siguro ginamit na rin nila eh. Kasi talagang it counters everything eh. Especially when you're a team that plays man-to-man all the time, then you get to play a team that plays zone defense, now off talaga yung timing.
Zamboanga just letting that 24 seconds run out to give Team Bulalakaw the opportunity to write the last sentence of this 4th chapter. Will Senator Manny go for the last shot here, or will he just dribble out the clock? It seems he will just dribble out the clock, and that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of our penultimate game, the 3-game slate that we just had here in the Lagao Gymnasium in General Santos City to kick off the action of the 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. Earlier, we had the Jensen Warriors vanquishing the new-look Valenzuela XUR Homes, and in our second game, our defending champions, the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, also beating out the Imus SV squad. And in this game, Jodel Fuentes helping his team beat itong Team Bulalakaw Slashers with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals, doing it on both ends of the floor and in the way that he should. Very, very efficient. There he is on your screens, former San Juan Knight, doing very well in his first tour of duty in a different uniform para dito kay Coach Vicky Casiano and the family's brand Sardines. There you go, that's your final score, 102-75 in favor of the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines in Group B action here in the 2023 Preseason Invitational of the MPBL. Games tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. We have Batangas City Tanway seeing first action going up against the Sarangani Marlins. That's going to be Group A. And Group B action naman sa ating pangalawang laro, Imus SV squad going up against the very, very young Valenzuela XUR Homes. And in our last game, which will be aired live on 1PH, that's going to be at 9 o'clock p.m. The Jensen Warriors going up against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. And for my partner, Coach Louis Gonzalez, for all the hardworking men and women of our production crew, this has been Javi Palanya. Catch us once again tomorrow at 5 o'clock all the way until 11 here on the 2023 Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League Preseason Invitational Tournament. This has been Javi Palanya once again. Ito ang MPBL, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.